All right, now it's time for our Fleet Supply Express Delivery segment. We're delivering James Hurst for expert analysis. James, back-to-back weeks, we are talking about a win. It's finally fun again, even for all of us.
And let's just talk about the man of the hour, the man of the day, Taysom Hill. I mean, he can do everything. Does he ever surprise you when he has his games like this where he's doing stuff that's never been done before in the NFL, or at least through years and years and years?
Not anymore. It's who he is. I think the more opportunities that coaches give him to prove himself doing anything, he's shown that he rises to that challenge. He's consistent at being all over the field, and particularly in this offense, we've seen how effective the offense is if Taysom gets opportunities, if Taysom moves all around, motions, shifts, and plays a multitude of positions, which he did today. So I think you saw him today at his max potential. And that's still a game where he had 2 turnovers. And obviously he'd love to have those plays back. But at the end of the day, he made so many plays in so many different ways. It's an incredible, incredible person to have on your team. And Kubiak used him very, very effectively today.
All right, the vibes are good. Darren Rizzi is 2-0 as the interim head coach. Can we talk about playoffs and him getting this job full time, or are we maybe putting the cart before the horse right now? Let's just be happy with back-to-back wins.
I'm going to be happy with these back-to-back wins, particularly the divisional win last week against Atlanta, and then coming in and getting this pretty dominating performance against the Browns, who, look, they're not the greatest team, but neutralized Myles Garrett, showed that you can win another game, and winning a game by 3 scores, anytime you do that, it's so impressive. So I'm not going to talk about the playoff, but we can talk about a win streak, and we're currently on one. So this bye is going to be huge. What can the team add during this bye week? Can they get any healthier? Can guys get refreshed and make a run? They got a few tough games coming up on the schedule, but it's exciting. I know the guys are excited, especially after that losing streak, to put 2 back-to-back wins together. They're going to get some rest, some recovery, spend some time with family, and it's going to be a fun run here at the end.
Yeah, I know. Kendall has a question about the defense, but just to follow up on what you said, neutralizing Cleveland, they held them to just 66 yards rushing. So, again, Jameis had a lot of passing yards, but they felt like empty calorie stats. Overall, it felt like the Saints, especially in the second half and fourth quarter, really dominated.
Yeah, well, we mentioned the defense. I will say that one area where they really feel like they need to improve is explosive plays. They lead the NFL in 30-plus yard plays. We saw 2 of them today. Both were touchdowns. Do you feel like that's something that maybe they need to clean up if they do want to make a run and maybe go to the playoffs?
They're definitely going to have to clean that up. Those big plays can really, really bite you, especially if a team can put 2, 3, 4, 5 together close in a game. Those plays easily lead to touchdowns. The redeeming quality here is the defense has been so good situationally. Today they were incredible in third down and red zone, and then you let a kicker miss 2 field goals, and they come up with 0 points in those trips. So you got to clean up the big plays, but you've seen the defense respond. When teams get down to the red zone, most games they've been really, really stout in limiting teams to field goals, and I think that's a more important stat. I think red zone touchdown efficiency is more important than these big plays, but look, if you're going to make a run into the playoffs late, you're going to have to beat some good teams here. You're going to have to limit those big plays. You're going to have to make these teams march down the field methodically, show that they can do it for 8, 9, 10 plays, and see what happens. But the defense has been great, except for what you said, those big plays. So let's see if they can get them fixed come bye week, get that shored up, and see what they can't do down the stretch.
All right, James Hurst, a bye next week. The next time we'll talk to you will be after Thanksgiving when the Saints play the Rams. So quickly, turkey, ham, turducken, what are you going for on Thanksgiving?
I wish I had a turducken. I love the turkey. I'm going to get a turkey probably 2 or 3 different ways, but I'm really about the sides. The sides say everything about the meal, so that's what I get most excited for.
All right, foodie at heart, James Hurst, we appreciate your time.
Thank you.